Hi everyone, this video is for my 8th grade science students as we begin our unit on genetics and Punnett squares. I wanted to give you guys a good example of how to set up a Punnett square and find your genotype and phenotype percentages. I have a cross here between a person with brown eyes and a person with blue eyes. Brown eyes is going to be the dominant trait here, represented by the big B. The little b is going to represent the recessive trait, which is going to be the blue eyes. I set up a cross between big B, and little b, which is going to be a person with brown eyes and the recessive trait, which is not shown, and someone with blue eyes with the shown recessive trait of blue eyes. I set up my Punnett square with big B on top and little b on the left-hand side. I'm going to begin my cross by starting with my big B, and I'm going to bring it down into the box on the left-hand side here. And then I'm going to bring over my little b to accompany the big B in the top left square. I'm going to move on to my little b of the dominant trait here of brown eyes, and I'm going to bring it down into the box. And then I'm going to bring over my little b all the way over to the right-hand top square to complete that cross. I'm then going to go down to my bottom left square, where I will bring down the big B from the top. And then I will bring over my little b from the bottom here to join it. I have one square left to complete, which is going to be the cross between this little b and this little b. Now when I say big B and little b, I mean an uppercase letter and a lowercase letter, in case you didn't get that. I have a completed Punnett square now for this cross, and I need to analyze it to get my genotype percent and my phenotype percent. Again, genotype is going to be the actual genetic makeup of that trait, and your phenotype is going to be the represented trait physically, so what you will see, what is shown. Okay? I have two big B, little b pairs here, and two little b pairs. So this is actually a 50% split here because we have 4 different options. 2 of the 4 are big B, little b, 2 of the 4 are little b, which will give me 50% for each. So for my genotype over here, it's going to be the letters represented. So my genotypes are going to be big B, and little b. And the percentages again are going to be 2 out of the 4 total boxes. So 2 out of 4, which equals 50%. So that's going to be for both of them, since we have 2 and 2 out of the 4 total. The phenotype is what is actually shown here. So when we have a big B, little b cross, that is going to show the dominant trait, which is brown eyes, because a dominant trait is always going to mask a recessive trait in these types of crosses. So the phenotype is going to be brown eyes, which is going to be 50% once again. And the second phenotype is going to be blue eyes, which is going to be a 50% chance.